For the three unbeaten, it's the quiet before the storm. As coaches and players focus on the game ahead, these tight-knit communities celebrate their storied past.
This year's pretty good because there's probably more signs than I've seen even in the past. You see in the windows of the businesses downtown in Argenta, and even in Oreana, they have writing on there about the 9-0 season and being in the playoffs and good luck AO. The cheerleaders do a great job with that, putting all those signs up and doing all those things, decorating people's cars on their windows. So it's really great to see that. I really feel good about it once I see it.
To me, and I think to most of the people, it means pride. We have pride in the town to say that our coaching staff, our school district, has the ability to have these young kids go to a state level championship. That's the goal that the kids go after. You know, you always want to be undefeated. Sometimes the undefeated part going into the state championship can be a little bit of an omen for you, but they're not going to have any problem if just keep rolling.
You know, it's kind of like a little Notre Dame. When you go to St. Teresa, you're always going to be a Bulldog. And everybody, you know, that played, whether it was the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they come back and they support the current teams. It just makes it that much more special. And you know, when the playoffs roll around, the fever starts getting intense, and everybody is just looking forward to. It's been Friday nights, now they'll be looking forward to Saturday afternoons and just cheering on the Bulldogs.
For Argenta-Oreana, it's been 4 decades since their last undefeated season. Alan Hupp, Argenta-Oreana class of 1979, was part of that run in 1976.
It's been 42 years since 1976, and that was one of the first years for the playoffs. And we won all those games and went 11-1 that particular year to the semifinals. And that was a big year. I remember I was a sophomore then. I was on the team, and it was really a big community pride type of thing in those days. And I think it's the same way this year.
In Maroa-Forsyth, a tradition of winning is central to the stories they still tell today. 1977 Maroa-Forsyth alum Jim Stoutenburl knows this all too well.
Yes, it goes back to 1976, 1977 for me. Our class had a tremendous football season back then. I didn't play football, but I was one of their top fans and pushed them all the way. It's been a tradition ever since then, and we've had some tremendous teams, tremendous coaches, and here recently with the conference win, everybody in the community is excited to see them keep on going.
For St. Teresa alum, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Jerry Dawson, class of 74, was part of St. Teresa's unbeaten seasons in 73 and 74.
My 4 years here, we were very successful. We were undefeated my junior and senior year. It was very special my junior and senior year because that was our goal. We didn't have the playoffs, but it was very special. And I think these kids on the team, if you talk to them, that's a big deal to them also because you haven't lost anybody.
I know it's great. I mean, we haven't done that only twice ever in the school's program or in the program's history. So it's great to go 9-0, but I think it'd be even bigger to go on a run that would get us into the championship game.
Our enthusiasm and our the strength of the fans behind the school district and the football players has always been there, and it always will be.
You know, they see what I saw way back 45 years ago was the special thing it was to play for St. Teresa and the tradition, and I think they're enjoying it just as much as I enjoyed it back in the 70s.
The Bombers, the Bulldogs, the Trojans, following a path to greatness. Jump aboard and follow the Unbeaten.